Hello SLAPAFISH community, and welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be playing the Churchill Oki. As you can see, the flamethrower is going off right now. So this is one of two tanks that were released Tuesday with a flamethrower. This tank, which is the premium tank, and the TVP VTU, which is the tier 8 Czechoslovakian medium tank, which you could play with a flamethrower, which I'm going to do a video on that tank. But let's focus on this tank. So you got the Churchill Oki. As you can see, I'm kind of playing with the flamethrower right quick. And yes, it is an autoloader. It does a fast reload. Also, this is one of those tanks that has a multi-weapon system, as the multi-weapon system is the flamethrower. And on the Churchill Oki, the flamethrower does not have a gun arc. It kind of just points up and down, and that's about it. Not far up and down, just up and down. So yeah. And what else? Also, the gun, the normal gun, is now before the fastest reloading gun in World of Tanks console was the Bulwark, at a really incredible reload of a 1.7 seconds base. The Churchill Oki has now stole the title from the Bulwark, now having a reload of 1.6. So it's not a big difference, but it's 0.1 difference, which makes it the fastest firing gun in World of Tanks console. Also, it gets a way better accuracy than the Bulwark, which the Bulwark got a 2.1 or a 1.8 aim time, where the Churchill Oki gets a 1.7 with the same damage and sound penetration as the Bulwark. The damage is 55 damage per shot. That gives this tank a DPM of 2062, which is actually really good for tier 5. The standard penetration is 121 on standard and 145 on its premium. And yeah, I'll talk about more of the flamethrower when I put it into use, and you can definitely see how using a gun that's this fast, it's just fun. It really, really is. And you can see I'm taking quite a bit of punishment. The armor of this tank, well, let's talk about hit points. It's got 900 hit points. It's got 900 hit points. The weakness of this tank is its turret. Its turret has 102 at the front, 89 at the sides, and 89 at the rear. And I'm seeing if my flamethrower can reach, which is not going to reach because it does not have the range to reach. And I believe the range to reach is 200 meters or something. I'm looking at the stats, but I don't see the range. There is no range. It's somewhere. I think it's like 200 meters. But anyway, too far away. And now I'm just tearing to a Hellcat 105 because it's a Hellcat 105. It's kind of scary. And yeah, accuracy and this reload just let me kill that 105 quite easily. Okay, back to the armor and stuff like that. So the Churchill Oki actually gets a very strong plate of 177 millimeters, which takes up about half of the upper hull armor. So that's pretty nice, where the flamethrower is. The lower plate is 114 millimeters over, and the other half of the upper hull is 110. The side armor has space armor of 63 and a 63 behind it, so that's nice. And the whole armor of rear armor is pretty weak at 50 millimeters of armor. So this tank can side scrape, but don't get shot in the back of the tank because that's really just going to hurt. Now let's talk about this Churchill Oki. It's a Churchill. It's slow. As you can see, I'm kind of pinned down because if I go out there, I'm going to get shot because I got 144 hit points. And yeah, I'm just going to get shot. I seen a heavy tank coming up this way, so I was like, okay, I need to stay where this rock is until it is my time to come out. My time to shine, my time to like get away from this rock. Because I'm kind of stuck away from the action, because what if I get out in the open and just shot in pieces? So yeah, Just gonna work for that because this tank has a top speed of 25.7 with a horsepower per ton of 8.97. As you can see, that's slow. But its reverse speed is pretty good for its top speed. It's 14 kilometers. And yeah, as you can see, I'm still having fun with the fast rate of fire of the Churchill, which is a very fun aspect of this tank. And there's a light tank coming up behind me, which I'm going to get the kill pretty nice and easily. Goodbye, Chaffee. The view range sucks at 350, and I just picked up a T1 heavy kill, and after I killed that Chaffee. So, let's talk about commander and equipment I have. Also, don't mind the German, because I forgot to switch it to English, UK English. Yeah. So, my equipment is Code Optics, Advanced Loader, Powertrain, and the Enhanced Target Info. My skills are Born Leader, Rapid Loading, 6th Sense, Off-Road Driving, Steady Aim, Deadeye, Armor Angling, Situational Awareness, and Firefighting. I couldn't really think of a 9th skill I should put on it, so I was just like, you know what, Firefighting. Let's see how that does. Since there is a Churchill Okie coming around here, that's in Tier 5, new premium tank, why not just put Fire Extinguishing on it? In case I get lit on fire. So anyway, yeah. So, the Leopard is currently fighting OI, and so far I've not really shot any tank with the flamethrowers. So the Churchill Okie says it has a penetration of 100 damage, 100 millimeters on its flamethrower, which I don't believe that to be true because the OI has really strong frontal armor. And also the OI has really good, really big gun, so I do not want to get shot by it. But yeah, the OI has really good frontal armor. And it's definitely way thicker than 100 millimeters. Actually, yes. The frontal armor of the OI is 150. So, with the penetration and the armor thickness of the OI, you would think you can't do damage to the OI. But I don't think flamethrowers actually think about armor thickness. Also, here's a Churchill one that's coming up here with me, which is good. Because the OI could definitely one-shot both of us, and but he's got a long reload. So the plan is, since he's coming my way, let him swing around and see if the Churchill can get his attention. But that OI was actually paying attention to, for some reason, was aiming that way. And now I'm just going to use my flamethrower. As I said, I don't think it actually does care about penetration because there's the OI. It's taking damage. It's dead. And that's the OI. And that's the flamethrower of the Churchill. Okay, very nice addition. It's kind of hard to use on the Churchill Okie because remember, it does not swing left or right. But when you do get to use it, also it's short range. You can't really swing it left and right, so it's kind of hard to use it on the Churchill Okie. But the main gun on the Churchill Okie definitely makes up for that. It's a decent tank. What is this? How much is this thing? 3,000 gold? So yeah, that's pretty dang cheap. That's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember to fish because we're watching, and peace out. See ya.